Greetings again guys, AJ here and welcome to the first official Q&A of the Ramadan series. I'm going to do these Q&As every week, at least once every week. So if you guys want to ask me questions, then you can do so on this video. Just comment in the comment section asking me whatever you need to make it relevant to Ramadan, because this is the Ramadan series and I'll answer your questions on the next Q&A. If you guys are not following me on social media, then you wouldn't have known about this Q&A, and usually when I announce stuff it's on social media. So if you're not following me on social media, I suggest you follow me on all my social media pages, which you can find in the description. But anyway guys, without further ado, let's start the Q&A. Okay, so the first question is from Abdul Mahdi. He said, is it possible to bulk during Ramadan? And yeah, it's possible to bulk during Ramadan, but it's counterproductive. It's counterproductive because it kinda contradicts Ramadan, because you're feeding yourself like a pig and you're just bloating yourself out, and to be honest, it's not necessary. The month of Ramadan should come before your fitness and nutrition goals. So in terms of bulking, it's counterproductive. And with that said, I've actually bulked myself during Ramadan, and I used to sleep with a huge bulk, huge bloat. I used to go to the mosque to pray Tarawih with a huge bloat as well, and to be honest, it's not a great feeling, and trying to stuff my face is, especially during this month, it's not ideal. So it is possible to bulk during Ramadan, but it kind of defeats the purpose of Ramadan. So I wouldn't suggest bulking. Especially during a small eating window, you're going to have to stuff your face. So no, I don't recommend bulking during Ramadan. Next question is from Decuro Max. I'm sorry if I pronounced that wrong. He said, is it bad to work out 6 hours before Iftar? In my opinion, it is bad to work out 6 hours before Iftar. If you have one day where you work out 6 hours before Iftar, then it's not too bad. But if you're constantly doing it every single day of Ramadan, then it is bad. I wouldn't advise it, because one, you're going to be dehydrated. Two, you're not going to feed your body the energy that it requires from the energy that it lost in the gym. And as a bodybuilder, we know that a catabolic state is not ideal, because we want to preserve our muscle. And if you're doing that every single day, then you are bound to lose some mass. So no, I would not advise training 6 hours before Iftar. Next question is from Nora. She says, what are the best foods to eat to lose weight but maintain high energy levels? So what are the best foods to eat to lose weight but maintain high energy levels? Okay, I made a video on dieting. You can check that out here. Click on that and get a better understanding on how to diet. It's not necessarily about what you eat, it's about how you eat and how many calories your body consumes. Okay, so let's say you understand what a caloric deficit is and you're on a caloric restricted diet. To maintain high energy levels, you would need complex carbs or good fat sources. So in terms of your complex carb sources, you should be consuming things such as sweet potato, whole wheat pasta, and even vegetables. Just things that are high in fiber, because they will keep you fuller for longer and they will maintain energy in your body for longer as well. Fats are also great to keep your energy levels up because they digest slow, but I suggest only good fat content which can actually benefit your body too, such as fish oils, avocados, nuts, nut butters. Next question is from Sharky. What foods and quantities would you recommend to eat at Iftar time to make sure that your workout soon after isn't made problematic by bloat and lack of energy? Okay, so quantity depends on the person. For example, what I would eat may be too much for you, or it may be too little for you. It depends on you as a person. But in terms of what types of food you should be eating, you should consume a well-balanced meal. So have your proteins in there, have your fats in there, and have your carbs in there. Make sure that your carbs are complex, because they keep you fuller for longer, as I've mentioned in my previous question. And also make sure that your fat content is there too. So for example, my Iftar meal would be whole wheat pasta with low fat cheese and some chicken. And I would also open my Iftar with multivitamin tablets and some fish oil. So essentially I'm getting all the macronutrients I need, all the vitamins I need too as well, and my body feels ready to go. So the next question is from Saba, and she says, hey, I was just wondering that I am going to the gym tomorrow and I wanted to get a bit toned up. What is the best thing for me to do in the gym? Okay, so Saba, your question was a bit vague because you didn't specifically ask me where you wanted to get toned, but let's say you're talking about full body. So the only way you can get toned is from lifting weights. It's from lifting weights and getting leaner. So you're in a calorie restricted diet. You know what, I'm going to put the link in the description for you guys if you want to know how to diet, so check that out. Calorie restricted diet, so you get lean, and the leaner you are, the more muscle definition you're going to see, and you're going to have to lift weights. Tone basically means muscle. To see tone, you need muscle mass, and to acquire muscle mass you need to lift weights or even do body weight exercises. Just doing cardio is simply not enough. Cardio is great for aiding fat loss, even that is primarily nutrition based, but lifting weights and doing body weight work where you're actually putting your muscles under tension, that's the only way you're going to get muscle tone, because essentially what tone is muscle tone, and you need that muscle to be toned, you need that muscle to be stimulated. Anyway guys, I've still got a ton of questions to do, but this video is already too long. I'm going to have to divide it. Don't forget to comment, like and share, subscribe, and make sure you check out part 2. It'll be out a few days after this video. If it don't make gains, it don't make sense. 60 grams of protein is not enough to maintain muscle. 60 grams of protein is not enough to maintain muscle, and whoever told you that is lying to you. They're selling you a dream.